In fact, let's call it Yegway. It's Yegway that sent it to us. Suddenly beginning to wonder whether I should be pronouncing Yegway as Yahweh. Religious thing, but I'm not sure. Let's maybe stay away from that right now. Oh, and I do not have as many warrior wins as I thought that I had. One of the few classes that I don't have golden yet, I suppose. Must be warrior, shaman. Do I have hunter or not? I can't remember. Anyway, yes, in red today. Normally I wouldn't wear such a, I don't know, brightly coloured jumper on stream. I feel like I'm more of a shirt guy when I'm on stream. But it's very cold. It's very cold. There's not many people in the flat. So the flat hasn't been getting too warm. Okay, so Paladin. There's a few different Paladins right now, which is kind of annoying. So this could be Odd Paladin, in which case I feel like Reckless Flurry will be quite important. Or it could be OTK Paladin, in which case Reckless Flurry, not that important. But, you know, either way, whatever. Let's just stick with what we got. I don't know my mulligans too well right now. So I'm guessing, oh, Barcus haven't gone off yet, so I'm odd, you're also odd, so Reckless Flurry, good decision probably, feeling very vindicated. So you know, curve out, 1, 2, and probably 3. Probably have stuff on the board by that point. Oh, at rank 16 you can pretty much ladder with any deck, yeah, that's kind of true. Depends, I mean like, I think there's a lot of people playing Hunter at this rank. I don't know, it just feels like when you're low down in the ranks, kind of aggressive decks seem a lot more popular. So you might have trouble if you're playing something that's like bad against those, but we should be good against those, so no worries there. And then obviously no need to clear all this, so Talk Reaper. Anyway, how you doing everyone? How you doing Yegway? How you doing Squid? Did you have a good New Year's? Did you have a good Christmas? I realize I'm a little late to the party on asking people whether they've had a good New Year's or Christmas, but hey, leave me alone. This is my first stream since those events. So if we get Blessing of Might and a Silverhand Recruit, I think that's pretty good for our Talk Reaper. Yeah, I think that's a result in my book. Currently Stonehill Defender kind of trades nicely with these. I mean, you've got it, right? Like there's no... Reckless Flurry seems really bad. Straight Hero Power seems really bad. And we get either Saronite Chain Gang, which could be pretty good on turn 6. Keep in mind next turn we're probably playing Stonehill Defender plus Hero Power anyway. There's no need for us to take another Stonehill when we've already got another one in hand. I think this is good for turn 6. I think that makes it a good idea. Also, please do report any audio issues that I might be having, because audio is definitely one of the things I need to work on most on my stream. Oh, Divine Shield, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still, we're not in incredibly scary territory just yet. I mean, we do play mostly taunts. It's kind of hard for our opponent to get as much face damage in as they might like. I can't see any point in shield blocking over Stonehill Defender. Yeah, it saves us like 1 more HP and cycles a little bit, but Stonehill Defender gets us another taunt, which seems pretty good. Although, I guess one important thing to remember for this matchup is, like, completing our quest is not that big of a deal. That's probably not how we're going to win. We're probably going to win just by outboarding them, you would hope. Hitting them for 8 in the face doesn't seem that good. I kind of like taking the Shield Bearer. It's just like 1 mana gain 4 armor, sort of. It doesn't have a massive impact on the board. Take the Fen Creeper if we feel like we need to HP. But I think Gemstudded Golem's probably the best. It just has the highest health total, trades most favorably with stuff. Just survive and then turn the corner and turn into the aggro deck? Yeah, absolutely. Survive and turn the corner. Definitely the plan. Do you play magic, Yegua? Turn the corner feels like a very magic phrase. So yeah, that's where you want that's where you want your shield slam. I mean, Reckless Flurry is an option. Do not play Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah. That terminology also used there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess the nice thing about the Saronite Chain Gang is it should hopefully take at least one hit from the Frostwolf Warlord. I say at least one. It should take one hit from the Saronite Chain Lord. Saronite? Oh. From the Frostwolf Warlord. Saronite Chain Lord. That sounds like a pretty good card. So I guess that's why we go for it. I didn't know that terminology also existed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Notice the past tense played. What forced you out of Yu-Gi-Oh? Was it just Hearthstone? And like, how long ago are we talking that you played Yu-Gi-Oh? Because like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was like a kid and never super competitively. I just played it with like friends and stuff. Oh, that means we're getting hit in the face for 9. So we need Brawl. Brawl would be good. We can. Oh, there's the Elise. Great. So like next turn we can HP or Hero Power Shield block Reckless Flurry, and that should just like wipe the board, not the gourd. Gourds will not be wiped. If I Armani Warbear into like this 3/4, I'm left with a 5/4, which is very easily cleared. If I play the 5/9, it probably just gets hit by this. If I play the Direhorn Hatchling and Hero Power, I gain 4 extra armor, like health. It probably gets taken out by these two. It's pretty much the same as the Warbear, right? Only I also gain 4 armor. Well, that seems good, maybe. Tell me if I'm thinking through that one completely wrong. But I feel like this is kind of like playing a 3/10. Whereas this is like a 4/7. Really? Because like that extra 1 point of damage doesn't matter. 3/10 feels better than 4/7 right now. I guess I'm not considering what they could have to change the equation here. And that's probably pretty bad of me. Because they're trading like that, so. Oh, it's just so they got more room for Vine Cleaver? Sure. Not terrible. So yeah, I guess we just clear with the Reckless Flurry. It's gonna hurt a lot. Like, we have to remove 9 of our own armor. And they've got 4 face damage per turn. Oh, Gluttonous Ooze is good. But, like, not good enough right now. Oh, actually. No, because it can't equal to its attack, so I'd get 4 armor from it, so not good enough. Shield block. I mean, I could Gluttonous Ooze Shield Slam this. So I'd be on 9 armor. Like 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attack. Actually, that seems better, I think. It means I get to save my clear. I stop them, like I destroy a lot of their value from the Vine Cleaver. Nice. Played a year ago on a team. Wow. Like, is it a team that I would have heard of? I mean, not that that matters really. Like, it's the fun that counts, right? I would have probably quite appreciated being on like a Magic the Gathering team back when I played that quite competitively. Oh my god, I just played another Frostwolf. But if he trades into the Gluttonous Ooze, then that's at least not damage that he's putting into my face. Or they are putting into my face. There's a Corridor Creeper. In the dungeons it goes deeper. In the set it was a sleeper. That's right. It's a Corridor Creeper. So I need another brawl. When I say another brawl, I mean like any brawl. Obviously 2 Reckless Flurries is basically the same as 1 Reckless Flurry. What do you do in this one? I can hero power. Hero power Reckless Flurry that kills everything but the Frostwolf. Leaves it as a 10-3. Leaves me on 12, which feels pretty dead. Alternatively, just something like a Warbear. Hero power? I don't know, the Golem has more health though, and that feels more important. Does it feel more important? Because if it's got more health, is it just going to get hit by the Frostwolf Warlord? That's a good thing though. Yeah. Stuff getting difficult to calculate here. I feel like we haven't drawn the best cards for this matchup. Best cards for this matchup definitely feel like Brawl. Dynamatic's a pretty good one. Even Town Cry wouldn't have been bad. I took the 10 hits, so that's pretty good. 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then, you know, that it's much easier to clear that now. You would hope. There's the Brawl. Please just like have a 1/1 survive. There's a lot of them. He's not the 10-5. A 2-2. Not bad. Do I need the extra 4 health, or does having a 5-5 on board seem better? 4 health is good. Realistically, can I be hit for enough points of damage that it matters? Leroy Blessing of Might is a big one. Also Leroy Weapon. Like if I don't armor up, I'm saying he doesn't have Leroy. If I do armor up, I'm saying he might have Leroy. Let's armor up. I think the 5-5 on board's not that important when I've got 2 Reckless Flurries in hand, so I kind of need to be trying to spend these. Okay, that's definitely on the doesn't have Leroy end of the spectrum. Okay. Currently have 2 armor. So I can Reckless Flurry. I think I'm supposed to Armani Warbear, Hero Power, kill the 2-2. Gives me the 5-5, that trades into it, they get 2 points of damage through. Also completes the quest, which is not really a big deal, but you know. I don't think I want to be playing the Dynamatic while I have. Don't want to be playing the Dynamatic while he's got Baku on board, because that just takes too many hits and doesn't really do much for me. I now understand why you don't put Dr. Boom in the deck. You said it earlier. You said it takes your quest hero power, and I interpreted that as takes your Baku hero power. And now I'm thinking more about that, and I'm like, oh. Quest hero power is not the same as Baku hero power. It's way more important to have that quest hero power. But I guess, I don't know, different strokes for different, no, it's just bad. I need to take Dr. Boom out. Don't put Dr. Boom in your deck, kids. Well, not in this deck. It means that I probably shouldn't be putting the Omega Assembly in the deck. So really what I'm saying is I need to rethink many aspects here. Well, that truth is my shield is particularly annoying. I mean, if Dynamite had got 2 hits on this, we'd be able to Reckless Flurry hero power. Alternatively, there's not many alternatives, is there? Could be another Armani Warbear kind of turn. But no, I think it's important to clear this stuff. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot because I figured it out, but this is the right play. Clears the board, I have a 5-3 taunt on board. Seems good. Still feel like I'm quite a long way from turning the corner though. I think if I drew a Blackwalled Pixie, I'd definitely just use it to gain 8 armor in 1 turn. Like that seems pretty good. I'm wanting to draw like shield block. Maybe Dr. Boom? I don't know, I'm just feeling very low on armor. I guess that's not a big deal if I have a ton of taunts, but I currently don't have a ton of taunts. Okay, and I guess I didn't think about how much of his deck would just be rubbish cards. Alright, let's Omega Assembly. Whenever this minion takes damage, summon a 2-3 with taunt. That seems good. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain 2 armor. Also seems good. Spark Drill, not too applicable here. Like I have no way to whirlwind my own stuff, so kind of bad. So I'm thinking like Darius Crowley, hero power, maybe the Rover while I'm at it. Dynamite could kill my own Wallbear, which feels bad. But yeah, we'll use this. Killer 2-1. Oh, what's that? Yegwe is a cute Pikachu for following. Thank you very much, Yegwe. Appreciate your follow. Hope that you're enjoying the stream. And then we'll play the Eternium Rover. I didn't know that you weren't a follower, actually, Yegwe. Out of curiosity, how did you find the channel? You weren't following. Because you came into the stream so early. This feels like the kind of board that can start to snowball, right? Like if this gains me 2 armor, that's pretty good. One mana, 1/3, deal the damage, gain 2 armor. I'll take it right now. Feels like enough in this game. Please God, no. What's about to happen? I'm scared. Am I dead? 5, 12, 14! No, I'm dead. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes? I thought we had turned the corner. Well, probably shouldn't be running Omega Assembly, right? Man, it's almost as if... Well, one, it's almost as if Odd Paladin's a good deck. Right, okay, get that out of here. Get these out of here. So I mean, what do we say went wrong there? Like, survivability was poor, sure, but like, how do we overcome that? Especially frustrating because we don't get Warpath, which is a good card. Put like Rapid Walking in the deck. Ziliax is probably a big thing that I'm missing that would help this deck. Put in the second copy of Direhorn. And that's definitely a thing. Oh Lord, doesn't seem good, but does seem like a card that exists. Yeah, I almost think it's worth trying out that 1 mana 2/3. Could be interesting. Someone's a taunt for your opponent, not for yourself, but hey. Not necessarily bad. Blood Razor. Blood Razor costs 4 mana. It's kind of not good with the whole odd thing going on. Unless you mean a different Razor weapon. You know, open to being wrong on that. Owl. Like Silence feels like it could be pretty good. Silence definitely would have been good against the 10-10s. MCT? Not the worst. Don't think Void Ripper does anything useful for us. Probably just hurts us. Doomsayer again has an even cost. Cost 2. So not good in the odd deck. But appreciate the suggestions. Big Game Hunter? Do you do it? Do you go crazy? I actually kind of want to put Chief Inspector in the deck. You forgot about the odd thing. Oh dear, bless. I kind of want to put Chief Inspector in the deck because I think Secret Hunter is a pretty big deal. But I don't know if that's correct. Applebaum? Applebaum has some interesting things. It's a taunt, it helps us complete our quest. Yeah, really sad that I don't have Ziliax right now. Maybe get Ziliax. I'm gonna go for the Applebaum. I think that could be worth a shot. A couple copies of that, and then well, and then what? I made it sound like I had a plan. I did not have a plan. Kind of want it to be legendary, whatever the other card is, just because I feel like the Legos have quite unique effects that could help. And yet, I'm kind of disappointed. But just take Baku out and then put Baku back in. Will that do the odd thing for me? Because I don't know what it is that you type. Mana full on odd. What about Super Collider? I probably should put Super Collider in the deck. I just don't have any copies of it. I kinda don't want to be crafting epics. Because like this is not, no, I'll just put in the other copy of Direhorn, sure. This is like not my deck. It's not a deck that I plan on playing too much. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, that's for sure. I've just got other decks that I'm interested in playing right now. And like, you know, I don't have all the money in the world to throw at Hearthstone. You gotta draw the line somewhere, right? At some point you gotta say, I don't want to craft the card today. But some things definitely went wrong in the last game, and I probably overcorrected. Okay, Rexar this time. I definitely don't think we want Blackwall Pixie. I don't know how I feel about Reckless Flurry against Hunter. They're playing a lot of beasts, it could certainly be good. What would I rather draw? Town Crier seems fine. Gluttonous Ooze probably pretty good against them. Stonehill Defender even. I guess I'll keep the Flurry because there's not much else that I'd want. One thing that I definitely should have considered in the last game was ditching the quest, because you do not need the quest against any form of Paladin. I think it's fairly safe to say. Maybe OTK Paladin, it helps to put pressure on, but even then most of the time you still don't need it. Grizzly Taunt? Grizzly Taunt's fine. I don't know, what is it on average? Like a 3-6, a 3-7? I'm never pulling it from the deck, so the other taunts just kind of seem better. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Obviously haven't given us many clues so far. Although not playing anything on turn 1 or 2 does kind of say Secret Hunter to me. Kinda. I think you just drop the Phantom Militia in this case. Yeah? Yeah, sure. I don't want to take 4. I guess hero powering also gives you 4 though, so 4 hum. But I don't know, makes it a little weaker, easier to kill slightly later down the line. And it gives us that that first proc on the quest, which I think might be important for this one. Because we gotta kill our opponent. They're gonna have... Yeah, fine. I mean, you kill commanded my 2-4. I'm not overly upset about that one. I can even shield slam this. I'm gonna get things that need to be shield slammed much worse than this needs to be right now. I think the answer is no. You're probably not playing Scavenging Hyena. If he gets Rexar and then he gets like a crazy Zombeast, that could be definitely damaging to us, but I think for the most part we're probably fine in using the shield slam there. Oh man, if that's your... is that it? Wow. Yeah, that feels good. Kind of want to gain as much armor as possible. Not sure what putting a 4-5 that only heals me for 2 right now will really do for me. Let's grab a Ziliax. Card's supposed to be in the deck. Stonehill Defender's great if you're a budget player. You just play Paladin, you play Stonehill Defender, and you're like, I don't have any legendaries, and yet I have Lich King every game. I mean, could just be 2 Phantom Militias. Pretty good. Do I want to like I don't really want to Reckless Flurry just 2 creatures, because he's gonna have bigger, scarier stuff for me to worry about. So just double Phantom Militia, sure. Seems fine, that's enough. Like if one Huffer trades with it, kinda happy with that. You know, that good old paradigm of if nothing changes on the board, everything's fine. Hunter's Mark Candle Shot to push an extra 4 points of damage. Yeah, okay. I mean, that feels pretty weak. He used 3 cards to kill like 1 of mine. And yeah, you push the extra damage, but at what cost, you know? I think it's pretty sad. I still don't want a Reckless Flurry. I don't know, we'll Apple Bomb Hero Power. Gains me a good amount of armor, this gains me 4 health. That's fine. Kills 1 of them. Not the one that I wanted it to kill, come to think of it. Where's my Dynamatics? They're pretty good for killing just like a couple of things. I don't want to be using Reckless Flurry when I know there's like Spellstone, possibly. Zul'jin, definitely. Almost definitely. Even that's like scary enough, I guess. Ah, Creeper. Doesn't really seem to do enough. Could start with like a speculative shield block, and we'll go into the Reckless Flurry if we really have to. Just another Apple Bomb. I don't know, because I could play the Tar Creeper. How close am I to completing this? 2 off. Yeah, okay. Let's try and kind of weak, because like this is gonna get hit by... Well, could get hit by either. If it gets hit by Misha, I think that's a good outcome for me. Then Ziliax gets to kill the Misha. Alternatively, if you just build a bigger board, that makes me happier about flanking strike. About reckless flurry, I should say. You know, sometimes you're trying to say something, but then a different word pops up on the screen in front of you, so you just say that word instead. Yeah, I know that feeling. And then I'll coin out the Ziliax to finish off the Devil Saw. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And this even gets me my quest complete, so I can start actually pressuring next turn. And the Sulfurous is a good way to clear. It also puts on pressure, like just as a 4-2 weapon, so. Also, lifesteal important. But more important is trying to make sure that, you know, I'm at a high enough health slash armor total that I don't feel terribly threatened by him, and that I have ways to deal with the creatures and the boards that he might present. If he just like makes 4 wolves right now, I can deal with that like pretty well. Makes 4 wolves, Ziliax kills 1, Applebaum kills 2, Darius kills the last one, so yeah, not too scary. If he plays Zul'jin, he probably just gets like 2 wolves if he doesn't end up killing his own stuff. So Rockdalar is a little bit more scary. Really depends on what those spells are though, right? We'll see. We'll see based on what they do how scared we should be. I mean, they're all spells, so you would assume there's not a ton of burst damage going to come out. So I think Sulfurous feels quite safe. I can Hero Power, Sulfurous, Hero Power again, and then even Stonehill Defender just for the hell of it. Alternatively, I can deal 20 damage this turn by using Blackwalled Pixie. I mean, that feels pretty good too. Also, it puts a 3-4 on the board instead of a 1-4. Yeah, that feels pretty good. So Hero Power, Blackwalled, Hero Power, Punch Face. I mean, I need very little in order to win next turn. He needs to put creatures on the board and hope that they stick enough such that sorry, I'm distracted by the fact that the secrets cover up my face. Okay. Zul'jin's an interesting one. Could very easily backfire. Kill command your own face. Ah, damn. So we know that's a Venom Strike trap. It's a good one. You made a wolf. Oh, animal companions. I forgot about those. Damn, yeah, they're pretty good. So I could definitely do with some ways to kill all that stuff. Deathstalker Rexar down. Also, if my hero power did just happen to go face, I win the game. Because I know that's a Venom Strike trap. I guess we start by... Like, am I... do I want a Crowley? Or would I rather Rotten Apple Bomb? I think I'd rather Apple Bomb. See where this goes. Yeah, that feels pretty good, I guess. Stonehill first. Getting a lot of taunts feels pretty good. Kill this. Gives him a snake though? Maybe bad. I mean, mill becomes a somewhat legitimate strategy here. Or survive long enough until you can mill. Only problem is I've got a hero power that doesn't synergize with that strategy fantastically well. Would I rather have had 4 extra health right now, or killed a Huffer? Like, that's what I actually got. I think killing the Huffer's pretty fine. 4, 7, 11, 13. That's a lot of damage actually. He has, it would be like kill command plus arcane shot or something to kill. Okay. See what we get then. Another secret, eh? Reckless Flurry. Kinda useless when you've got no armor. Three Phantom Militia. Phantom Militia worth killing a random thing? Killing a random thing's probably better. Unless the random thing is Wolf. Or if it goes face, that's terrible for me. Unlikely to. I don't know. It's kind of 50-50, right? There's two kind of bad options. There's two kind of good options. This seems like less variance. But some of the variance isn't that useful. And it went face. Because why not? So yeah, sure. Then I don't know. I'm gonna get 7 damage through. Please no kill command. They played one, so there's a good chance they've drawn the second, right? I think I have that right. I think they played one, they've Zul'jinned one. So the other one's probably about to be pointed at my face. They're thinking hard, so they mustn't have a straightforward kill. The 16 rank tryhards. Yeah, the game's like harder at all stages of play right now, I think, compared to how it used to be. Okay. So right now, like, I'd really appreciate something that gives armor. Actually, I mean, if I had something that gives armor, I'd just win the game, right? Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. Hey, we did it. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Okay, so a win that seemed kind of unlikely. This will probably be the last game that we do with this warrior deck for today's stream. Just because there's some other decks that I want to play. So I think we've given this one a pretty good inning. But it's terribly slow, you know. So Warlock, I don't know what Warlock is up to these days. I'm going to guess it's more controlling. So I'm going to keep the quest, but if this ends up being Zoo, I should probably have ditched it. Also, I don't know how I feel about Elise. There's not been many times where I felt, hey, I should play an Elise right now. See what they're up to. Could even be like even. Warlock, that could be a thing. See what they're up to then. Dom's Owls. Okay, so guessing not aggro then. Possibly something to do with cubes, void lords, void walkers, doom guards even. Could be good old fashioned cube block. I don't know what really happened to push cube block out. Kind of wasn't following Hearthstone super closely at the time. Kind of take the footman. Actually, I don't know. Trog Gloomeater matches up nicely against Void Lord. Is that something I need to be considering right now? I genuinely do not know. Discard lock, that's a thing, but then you probably would have played the quest by now, so. Or at least discard lock is a thing for the ranks that I've been playing at lately. Might not be an absolute overall thing. 4 mana. What you gonna do? Come on. Come on, I wanna see what the owls is. Room Brewer. Or control then. Control's the only deck that really plays with Shroom Brewer, right? Like Zoo might, but then they've also done nothing for 4 turns, so. OTK lock? What does that look like? What's the OTK? With cubes? Is there a new OTK? I'm a little out of it right now. This is the time I actually want to play an Elise. Would you look at that? Crazy times. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me more about this OTK lock thing. Unless you do mean like Doomguard cube lock. Which should be fine. I got the Gluttonous Ooze to stop the weapon. And then it's just a matter of like trying to make sure their combo pieces don't stick on the board. They're certainly thinking a lot. There's the skull. Right on time for me to destroy it. I mean, part of me wants to leave it up just to see what more they've got in store for me, but... Okay, interesting that you would trade with one but not the other. It's Town Crier first, because I think that's happening either way, right? See if... Yeah, pulling a Darius doesn't change my mind. Mechathune! Oh, yes, of course. I completely forgot that card existed. And then... Kinda want to put pressure on, you know? Like... 4-3, what's it doing? It could kill the Town Crier? Could help to set up a Defile? I don't know. I want to hit them in the face. Mechathune. Yeah, I forgot completely about Mechathune. It's been... I think I've maybe been killed by Mechathune once. Wow, what a misplay. You should at least hit with the Shroom Brewer first, surely. Unless you think me having a high amount of armor is bad. Like the 5/7's stronger. Which, yeah, that feels better actually. I think I kind of want to be aggressive. I want to put pressure on so that when I do get my quest complete, I can actually kill. The alternative in my mind was either playing the Trog or the Rotten Apple Bomb and tanking up. Out of those two, like I was leaning towards Trog because Apple Bomb's Death Rattle wouldn't do anything for me. But that's not the only thing you should be considering. You should just be considering, do you want a 4/5? The 4/5 is definitely stronger. The more I think about it, the more I think maybe playing the Apple Bomb made sense, because then I get the armor up and I only lose 1 point of attack, right? Which is not that much. That said, that's committing a significant number of resources to kill my 5/1. And not even actually succeeding in doing so. Yet. What on earth is this? You Darius, right? Darius into Thalnos? I'm not seeing much better than that. If you wanna, well, I don't know what you would do here. Spellstone's kinda good. Well, Spellstone is actually just pretty good right now, but I need to be maybe thinking about how to complete the quest as fast as possible though. File plus Hellfire? Spellstone for 5 and then Kobold. Yeah, I know. Maybe they needed that. No, they couldn't have needed the hand space. Yeah, no, I'm just bad sequencing. Just bad sequencing. So I think we play Baku. Unless like a draw changes my mind, and that does not. Just try and get aggression on, make them be answering me rather than setting up whatever it is that they want to be doing. Well then I guess Trog Gloomeater might have been quite a wise player, because they're probably going to Void Lord this turn. Or not. Strangely. Nevermore have I understood less. Yeah, I also think another thing about, because I'm playing a control deck, well, mostly control deck right now. Why do you have to go and make things so complicated? I'll play it. Yeah, that feels good. I get to clear your thing and do damage to your face. Yeah, when you play a control deck, it helps to know what kind of decks you're going to be up against. Then you can pack the right answers and you also know how to adjust your play accordingly. When you're at low ranks, people are playing more jank, people are playing just generally worse. So your reactive decks get a lot worse as a result. And also just because I haven't played the game in a while, that adds an extra layer of difficulty on top. If I commit too heavily to the board, then the wipes get really good. I think what you do, you accept that your wallbear is going to die, and then you play like Gloomeater and an Apple Bomb. Oh. Yeah, I just want to lift myself up slightly more in the frame. Just felt strangely off center. There's a twisting nether, but it's not a great twisting nether, so like an Apple Bomb and start hero powering next turn, which feels pretty correct. The only reason I could really want to keep my current hero power is that I've got a Reckless Flurry in hand. They're gonna get this, like, when they play Gul'dan, eventually, they're gonna get a really big board again. And you kind of want multiple board wipes for that. But I've got multiple board wipes. And I just drew Blackwalled Pixie, so this is definitely the play. And I gotta think, I probably want to hit him in the face with Sulfuras too, because chances are they do have weapon removal. So I want to, you know, deny some of the value from that. Also, more damage. More damage faster. Gotta put the pressure on them to be like, answer my stuff or you will die. And I think they're gonna have a really hard time doing that. Gul'dan is the only thing. Ah, there's the weapon removal. Because Gul'dan's the only thing that really scares me right now. And there goes that. If I can clear that, I get my double hero power thanks to Blackwalled Pixie. Oh, now I've got two things to clear and that's slightly more annoying. But you know, it's fine because I've even got Reckless Flurry. So Reckless Flurry, double Blackwalled Pixie. If he just plays another minion. Unless that minion is... Actually no. I can't see any other minion really doing it. No Spellstones. Not much of anything. I think Reckless Flurry just wins the game for me. Oh, well there you go. So it was Mechathune the whole time. I'm glad he at least answered that for us before we kill him. Oh. Yeah, double check, make sure this is the right thing to be doing. Okay, Yegwe. I hope that you're not disappointed, but we are going to change decks right now. Deck was fun, and it, you know, 2-1. That's a net positive. But it just took quite a while to play. We got 3 matches in the space of an hour, and that's a bit slower than I'd like to be playing right now. Some of that was down to us having to think, and some of it was down to our opponents being bad. Not at the game, just as people. Kidding. But it took a while sometimes. So we're going to play this sort of resurrect cloning priest. Because it's funny mostly. Because Zerek's cloning gallery is one hell of a god. Because sometimes you get this out on turn 6 and then you just win the game on the spot. This could be one of those games, and it would be funny if that were the case. So we hold on to our coins to try and get Zerek's cloning gallery out as soon as possible. Unless we're about to die. You've always got to think, am I about to die? And react accordingly, you know. Probably play the Radiant Elemental next turn. I mean, they're probably just playing a secret, so probably works out. There's a lot of probablys right now. Trying to think what Radiant Elemental's really weak against. It is really weak against Eaglehorn Bow. Especially if they like play a secret, then curve that into Eaglehorn Bow. That would be very bad for us. You know, to some extent, you kind of think, well, why bother? It's not discounting the cloning gallery by that much. You're not going to get it next turn. Maybe that's just the more correct way to think about it. But also maybe everything's just fine. So the problem, you can't win on the spot with Zerek's if you don't have any damage cards in hand. But if you get it against kill commanders, I think that's just good. I will very strongly consider cleaning out Shadow Essence next turn. I would consider it a lot more strongly if I drew an Eternal Servitude. Now consider it a lot less strongly if I drew a Gilded Gargoyle. That sounds broken. Oh god, no, what have I done? Which sound is broken? sound. Okay, hopefully the sound should be fixed. It's hard for me to tell, but hopefully that's fixed it. We'll find out in due time. Kinda spend a coin in a spell to get a coin. It's not horrible. It's good right now. Fantastic, thank you very much. Glad that sorted things out. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get hit for 7. At the same time, do I want to... Yeah, why not? Let's Psychic Scream them. If I have nothing on board, it can be a little hard for them to get stuff on the board. And if they're just like... what's Super Animal Companion called? To my side. I can Mass Hysteria, at least. And like, the cloning gallery for value isn't great right now. More wolves. Yeah. Felon for value. Mass Hysteria. Like, Mass Hysteria can only ever kill 2 of them. Which is, you know, still pretty good. It lets me hold on to, yeah. Not taking that extra damage is probably good enough. Pulling like... Being able to drop Lich King followed by Obsidian Statue followed by Obsidian Statue is pretty good. And then being able to revive some number of those, yeah, that's all pretty good. To my side, not that good when I've put minions in your deck. So hopefully Lich King here just tanks what's on the board. Chances are they got like flanking strikes or something though, so it might not all be great, but it could be alright. If Huffer lives, you bet. Oh damn. I was gonna say you bet I'm gonna Prophet Veil and Spirit Lash. Prophet Veil and Spirit Lash is really good, as long as I'm not dead here. Which, you know, I could be. Hakala Soulflare. Sorry, friend. I'm sorry you had to go through that. So this should heal me for 12 and get the Huffer off the board. Hey, seems good. And you know, they have to answer it, otherwise I heal for a lot more. Healing for 12 is pretty good. Cloning Gallery now, absolute trash card. Drawing cards, eh? Flare for the mirror. It's hard to see how Obsidian Statue could be bad on this board. Kinda need the lifesteal pretty badly. It's worth considering that, okay, Deadly Shot is a bad one, but yeah, I still remove 4 points of damage off the table. Yeah, I think you still just play the Obsidian Statue. I mean, I could have considered Eternal Servitude and then I at least get to heal myself. Oh my god. That is very insulting. Oh, heavens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start healing myself now. Belen improves my heal right now. And I think there's a fairly good chance one of these is like a freezing trap or something. So that's partly why I want to play this deck in mini. It's also partly why I want to take the Velen, because if Obsidian Statue were to just get bounced to my hand, that does absolutely nothing for me. You've got minions in your deck. You played a 7-mana 4/2 weapon. Oh, I think we got this one. I think we okay. Wandering Monster, and we're gonna get Frozen Trapped as well. Explosive Trapped. I don't know if Freezing Trap would trigger there or not. So for this to really work the way that I want it to, it would need to resummon another Velen. I'm not gonna risk it. Don't think. Actually, yeah, I am. Diamond Spellstone. We're gonna deal 2 to everything, but heal me for a turn, so do it. Oh, there's a rat trap, so that's fine. Oh man. Deck's fun. Deck is fun. I think not dying was definitely the right strategy against this hunter. This game has taught me some interesting things actually. One, like, Psychic Scream shuffling minions into the deck to stop Roctolar sounds like a meme, but it's actually very good. It also stops To My Side, like turns To My Side into 6-mana Animal Companion, which is absolutely terrible. This won't just... ah, that will just kill them though. Why risk it when you can overkill them for 13? So yeah, Psychic Screaming minions into the deck just to stop those things sounds like a fringe benefit, sounds like a fringe scenario, but actually it's pretty good. Sometimes you get fixated on the idea of having to have an absolutely massive Psychic Scream. And I think actually, you know, just Psychic Screaming 2 or 3 creatures that can hurt you a lot is pretty good. Because it has those fringe benefits along with it. Okay, Paladin. But we want none of these cards, and I don't think in any matchup would we really want any of those cards. Shadow Word Death's a confusing one for the list. Oh my god, that's a hand. Not a good hand, but it's a hand. Shadow Word Death confuses me a little bit, because it's like, yeah, sometimes it's really good, but also what's it really good on? So what kind of Paladin are we playing against here? If it's OTK, I don't know how we feel about that. OTK probably doesn't have great answers to like summoning Eternal Lich Kings. Maybe that's our game plan. Loot Hoarder kind of supports that theory, right? See if they can kill a Raging Elemental. Would I take a copy of Zerek's Cloning Gallery right now? Not an option anyway. We probably want the Shadow Essence, right? The sooner we can get Shadow Essence out, the better. Got Malygos in hand, so it kind of feels bad to the Holy Smite things. But we've got 2, so I don't know. What was the chance of the, like, that Holy Smite was only good if it helps protect the Radiant Elemental on the board? Why do you run this? Lich King. Feels good, man. Lich King into Death and Decay? Not the best one. I like the way that Death and Decay does synergize with Prophet Velen though, so that's nice. I mean, it's also just really good right now. I think we give up on like Holy Smite winning because we're doing pretty good as is. So let's just like do this and then Holy Smite you. Heal up our Lich King. It's 5-5 Lich King's better than 5-3 Lich King. Also 5-5 Lich King's better than 2-3 Radiant Elemental. Army of the Damned. Unlikely to hit things. Even less likely to hit things that actually matter. So maybe we just leave it for now. Well, this is almost annoying. Shadow Essence. I was kind of hoping for another Lich King, to be honest. Don't think I need cheaper spells. I think protecting the Lich King's better. Another Death and Decay. Okay. Like if we land Malygos and it sticks and... we probably just play Velen here, right? Or do we... Actually no, because we gotta heal this up, don't we? Yeah, because I don't want my Lich King to die for no reason. I at least want them to have to like work for it, you know? Man, if I could get my hand shuffled into my deck, I would fire off these Army of the Deads like no man's business. Is there any draws that I'm terribly scared to miss? Eternal Servitude was like one of them. Play Velen, hope for the best. I kind of want to start juicing my Spellstone. Actually, Velen, Pray for the Best is a good way to juice the Spellstone. Like currently we've had a Radiant Elemental die, a Gilded Gargoyle die, and a Lich King die. Okay. Like, I'm not in danger of death. Or should I just play the Malygos? I guess. It's not easy to kill. It's also not hard to kill. Timeout. That's okay, because it's not necessarily his face that I want to be hitting. Deal 6 damage to all minions. Yeah, that one does feel pretty good. I gain a lot of HP from that. I could even then coin out the Obsidian statue just to try and protect the Malygos even further. It deals 6 damage to my own Malygos, but then what's the chances they can deal 6 damage to a Malygos through a taunt? Juice is the spellstone. All about the juice. Also doesn't use the Death and Decay, which is pretty important, because that represents 8 damage right now. 8 damage is a lot of damage. My combo beats your combo, dude, maybe. Oh, equality. I forgot about the equality clear completely for some reason. That's okay. Shadow Reaper Anduin. I mean, there's absolutely no chance that I'm going to need heal, I don't think. The real question is, can I be doing something better? I think the answer to that right now is like, no. Puts on a lot of pressure over time. Because then... Well, yeah, this can just be really good, can't it? I think he's doing that just for the HP, right? Is he scared of being comboed out? Maybe he should be scared of being comboed out. Do I need to start casting Army of the Deads just to juice? No. No, I do not, comes the answer. Playing Lich Kings is better than playing Army of the Deads. Death Grip. Are there any really important minions in the deck? The Brewmaster is important. Zola is important. Is it? Zola important? Do they play Zola? I think they play Zola. I'm out, okay. Are we actually gonna be able to kill it though? No. But I also can't heal it, so that's annoying. Part of me thinks if I just play an Obsidian statue, like having a 4 rate is very hard for them to kill. It's an extra 4 points of damage a turn. It seems good. And I should probably kill the Silver Hand Recruit with Lich King, considering it's not doing anything else. The alternative is to start playing more spells. Try and get... Wait, we could play Death Grip. Nah. Death Coil. Death Coil is really good. Okay, so they're kind of close to OTK now, just scary. This deals net 3 damage to them, so that's good. Not as much as net 6, but pretty good. That's 2 more spells to upgrade that. They need a turn or 2 to set up, right? They've got no more timeouts. So that's the important thing here. Play the Death Grip. They've got no more minions in the deck. Okay. And then I have 5, 8. I have 13 points of burn in hand. I don't even need the Spellstone. And they shouldn't be able to combo off without taking an extra turn. They can Shivala for more HP. Okay. I'd just win. Just one more spell to upgrade. Let's just do the winning thing, right? Instead of trying to show off. Easier. Easier to do the winning thing. If you can win, you should. Sun Tzu said that. I don't think Sun Tzu said that. That's not something I genuinely believe. Just checking in case there's texts from the girlfriend or something. Currently down, well, she is currently down in London with her family. So, don't want to be a neglectful boyfriend. Because neglect is bad, kids. Rogue. Rogue's usually quite aggressive. I don't know what rogues are up to lately. I know they got pirates. I know they got quests. Spirit Lash doesn't seem like it's going to be that good, so I'll get rid of that. But Mass Hysteria? Yeah, Mass Hysteria is probably good. Wow, those are like... those are the two cards you really don't want to draw. It's odd 100%. Oh. Good prediction, genuinely good prediction. It's odd 100% says Young... Yonjigu... Odd. I should have seen odd coming, but did not. 99%. Okay. Okay. Guys playing. My man over here is still playing Kingsbane Rogue without leeching poison. Enjoy. Unless they're not, and like they just like weapons, I guess. They just like weapons. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Weapons might just be good for their deck. Playing Radiant Elemental doesn't seem like a good idea. It takes a hit, but I'm probably going to kill these off with Mass Hysteria anyway. Like, because what else am I doing on turn 5? And they're just cycling through the deck, so... Alright, we're on turn 6, hope to pull Lich King from Shadow Essence plan. That's the plan that we're on. Let's hope it works. Guy is cycling hard. Is there any kind of weapon combo? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat again, I'm still amused. It's odd 100%, and then when it turns out to not be odd. 99%, okay. It's like Domestos or whatever other Miracle Rogue? Or whatever other bleach you might use. Kills 99.9% of all known germs. What about the unknown germs, dude? Don't know. That hurt. Ah! That's not a Lich King. However, I'm realizing how much damage we can do with just a Resurrected Velen and a Mind Blast. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Kingsman is dead and I don't believe in Miracle Rogue on rank 14. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I think those are reasonable assumptions. The thing is, if they were Kingsman, why haven't they played Kingsman yet? I don't understand why that would be. So I think it's got to be Miracle Rogue. We'll find out. Vanish. Yeah, it's a card. It exists. They're gonna vanish me? Oh, Death Rattle Rogue. So I mean, I punch their face. Then they get the evasion, and that's fine. And then it exists. No, there's Death Rattle Rogue, right? Shadow Essence could pull like an Obsidian statue. Pretty good. So they can clear my stuff, probably. But like, if they get Blight Nozzle Crawler and then they use the Necrium Blade to pop the Blight Nozzle Crawler and then they use all the 1/1s to just kill my... Actually no, hold on. It does trigger it twice, doesn't it? No, it only triggers it once. Oh, I think we're looking at a lot more jank than that. Are we looking at Malygos? Cobalt Illusionist Rogue? This is a deck my friend used to play. Oh my god. Are we gonna die here? We might. Oh! The Razor Pedal for 21 damage. Oh dear. He is the essence of magic. Wow. Lath would be very pleased. Lath plays that deck occasionally. And yeah, wow. I should clip it. Clip it. I need it clipped. I don't know how to clip my own stream. Someone clip it for me. That's what fans are for, right? I want the shadow visions. I guess I don't mind it. I'd rather have something else. I don't know what other priests are going to be up to other than doing this or questing. Or Alex Strasering. This is probably fine. Two best cards in the deck, so. Wow, that seems like a solid hand. That seems like a very solid hand. As long as my opponent isn't like aggro priest. I've never. I'm still in awe of the Malygos rogue. I should have seen it coming, really. I mean, he did it all in one turn. Like, I'm almost tempted to make the deck. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, yeah, I can see how that would work. It must die to just any form of aggro, though. I mean, I guess he used like a fan of knives and stuff that didn't do anything. The real problem is, well, if you just don't draw your Malygos, right? Like, I guess you could say that about any combo deck. Seems like a really hilarious meme, but not a consistent combo. I wonder if you can just put it in the Death Rattle Rogue package though, because Death Rattle Rogue was a deck. Yeah, let's just keep juicing the Spellstone. It seems fine. I don't know if we're on the like Zerek's Cloning Gallery for an OTK plan, or if we're on the grind them out with really big stuff plan, but we're on A plan. And it's like, it's a decision we don't really need to make yet. There's an argument for taking Holy Smite if we're on the one of those plans. But if you're on the plan where you need OTK, you should definitely be looking for Mind Blast. One is on the Alex Strasering plan, I believe. Control Priest. And you take the Mind Blast. Actually, I should put a Lyra in this deck, but I don't have Lyra. So part of me is considering, like, is it worth getting the Lyra? or not. Okay. Part of me was kind of scared for a moment that this might actually be inner fire, but I still don't think it's inner fire. I think we probably got a coin shadow essence. Even though I really want to... Do I want to psychic scream this? I don't know. There's another mind blast. Yeah, I think we got to. That's not even, it's not terrible. But it's not going to live, so it's also kind of terrible. I wish I could psychic scream all that stuff, but I cannot. I can mass hysteria, and that probably clears the board, which is like not massively important right now. Of course it doesn't clear the board. It leaves the 5-3. Of course it does. How could it ever not? Like, that's not sarcasm. I just calculated really bad and really wrong. Is
someone injured?
Okay. What, now you're being power word shielded? Okay. They are finding cards at a fast rate. I could try and overdraw them, but I don't think it's worthwhile, so I'll just psychic scream them instead. I mean, we're still on track for maybe just killing them with Zerek's. Oh, you clipped it for me. Thank you, Yonja. I will never ever know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Now the question is, do you wait until turn 10? No, of course, why would you wait till turn 10? I don't think you wait till turn 10. That's just asking for badness, right? I need a little thing so I can watch clips. That's not going to have made any sense to anyone. And why should it? Oh, of course, because the Radiant Elemental was a copy, so we just win, actually. Let's watch that clip for a second. Cobalt Illusion. Is this one good? Oh, that one is good. There we go. Let's watch this. But first, let's get that out of the way. If I do that, that kind of... Oh, I can't tell how it looks. Oh well. Cobalt Illusionist Rogue. This is a deck my friend used to play. Oh my god. Are we gonna die here? We might. Oh. The 17 damage backstab, that certainly does something. 24 damage from the Eviscerate, 21 damage from the the Razor Pedal for 21 damage. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm sufficiently mirthed about the Razor Pedal. That's oh, wrong one. Sufficiently mirthed. I'm liking that phrase. But yeah, like that 21 damage from a Razor Petal is just funny. It's just a funny thing that can happen in a game of Hearthstone. And if that happens and you don't laugh, you gotta cry. Thank you, Yon. My pronunciation of your name will evolve. I'll send that to friends. Send it to your friends also. The beauty of clips. We're playing against Thanos, and they're gonna like play Alexstrasza when we're on full health, and it's gonna halve our health, and it's gonna be a funny meme. This is just pretty good. Not sure about the Mind Blast. Maybe could have mulliganed the Mind Blast looking for Zereks, but yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Spirit Lash seems irrelevant in this game. Could even consider just Spirit Lashing to... Alright, disregard. Spirit Lash could be relevant. What? Yeah. Sometimes these guys can play a lot of cards in a turn. Oh no, something very bad's happening. Something very, very bad. Yeah, I think we gargoyle because more coins means more fun. It means Shadow Essence sooner, and that's pretty good. God. Or do I need to like fish for a Psychic Scream and then Psychic Scream earlier? I don't think so. I don't think we're facing insurmountable amounts of aggro right now. This board could snowball, but the more it snowballs, the better my spells get. So please just give me something good. It's not exactly what I'd call good, but it is a 5/5. So now, I think we need our Shadow Visions to find us a Mass Hysteria. Dragon Soul! Alright, stuff's getting very crazy. I don't know what on earth our opponent is doing, but I kinda love it. Power Shield? Yeah? Maybe we should have looked for the Psychic Scream. Oh man. Suddenly that is quite scary. It's not terrible. They should have used up a lot of their gas to do that. And if we can find like a Mass Hysteria, that should do a lot to the board. But I don't think it'll clear it, will it? No, probably Spirit Lash just for HP. There's the Mass Hysteria. So yeah, we'll just do this because it gains me 4 HP and damages the board slightly, which is kind of important because it'll hopefully help the Mass Hysteria clear the board. Alternatively, Mass Hysteria just might not do that thing. Depends where the shadow buff goes. It depends what happens to the board this turn. We're gonna get smacked. Smacked for a turn. If this is a deck, I love it. I can't help but think this really confused things for the clear. Because now, like, something will probably attack a 0/4. I mean, we gotta try it. There's nothing else we can do, but I think there's a good chance we still die here. I mean, they've definitely got, they just need to have one spell in hand other than the powered shield that we just gave them, so. Seems pretty likely that we're dead. And they've decided to meme on me. Alright, I'm conceding. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. That was crazy. I mean, at the same time, I thought it was going to be a different deck for sure. So, try again. Okay, Hunter. Hunter is not where all hunters. Here you go, you found it, friend. Very good at predicting things. Just sometimes in roundabout ways there, Yawn. Spellstone is good. Yeah, I kind of just like this hand, I think. Oh, I shouldn't though, right? I should be looking for the Gilded Gargoyle. Spirit Lash isn't that big this early. I need other stuff. Juicing the Spellstone does seem good. Eternal Servitude is only good like slightly later on. Eternal Servitude does nothing until we pull a thing. And there's no barns, so it's not like we're pulling things on turn 4 anymore. I know. I think mentally I've just hit a wall with this deck. Where like, I feel in my mind like the deck isn't working as it should. Cause it's slow sometimes, you know? You can always depend on the kindness of strangers. Thank you, Emit Omar, for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Definitely appreciate that. Hope that you're enjoying the stream. That shocked me actually because I changed the Twitch Prime the subscription notification to that clip from The Simpsons. And I wasn't expecting it. So thank you very, very much, Emit Omar. Feel free to reveal yourself to the chat, or to stay as a lurker. Either way, it's fine. And I appreciate you all the same. One thing I always touch on, or I touch on every now and again, is that some people just want to lurk, you know? Some streamers don't seem to understand that. Sometimes you just want to hang out in the chat. You know, like, because I'm quite a small streamer, I like to check out other like quite small streamers, and quite often you go into their stream and they've got like 1 or 2 viewers, so they straight away, if they've got like the viewer list up, they see that you're in the viewer list and like, hey Foyfluff, how's it, how you doing, how you, and they ask you like every question under the sun. You're like, dude, it's like 2 AM and I just want to sleep. So that's my life. How about yours? Currently getting hit in the face a lot by this hunter. No, the Shadow Essence, which is good, because... Hey! That's pretty good. Army of the Dead, not incredible. We really do need somewhere to gain a lot of HP. Oh! Well, very lucky because he didn't get a Leok. Leok would be absolutely damning for me. He spent 6 mana to kill my Lich King there, essentially. Okay, we've got options here. I think the option that I like the most is double Radiant Elemental, Shadow Visions, search for the Eternal Servitude, play the Lich King again. Seems pretty good. Not actually at all what I was planning on doing, but it worked out. Oh. I mean, you gotta try for it, right? I don't blame my opponent for trying though. You gotta try. Try your best, but you don't succeed. Man, that Twitch Prime subscription has really, really made my day. I can feel the added energy coursing through my veins. Pull a Malygos. That ain't Malygos. I feel like we can't just hold on. If it's Freezing Trap, tagging with this is kind of bad, so It is freezing trap, so I feel vindicated in that regard. I'm gonna skip a draw step, unfortunately. And get, you know, another Frostmourne, because that's really what I needed. But it's not terrible. This resurrects 3. Can he kill the Lich King? No. Gotta clear those then. I mean, what? I have 18 cards in the deck. Could be looking for Velen or Malygos, and both probably win the game. Apparently just discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Also a valid strategy. Greetings. Yeah, skip another draw step and get a 3rd Frostmourne. Are you kidding me? How many Frostmournes do you need? Alright, I've just got 9 charges of Frostmourne. You actually gonna clear the— oh, I guess you clear the gargoyle because I don't get the coin. Seems like a bad reason to though, really. These don't have deadly shot is all I can say if I play this. Alternatively, I can play this and then heal myself for 2. Yeah. Also, Holy Smite, so I can actually get a draw step for a change. I mean, what's this? This is— it's unlikely to be another freezing trap, right? It would be good for them if it was, but it's unlikely to actually be that. Prophet Velen. Does that just win me the game? Not necessarily. We start with a— oh no, Death Grip's bad. So it's explosive trap, like I kinda want the coin. Actually no, the coin doesn't really matter, does it? I need this to not die, so fine. And explosive. So that's fine, I deal 10, I summon this guy, and then I deal. Yeah. 10, 10. 10. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need the kill that turn, I don't think, but if you can get the kill, why not take it, right? It's probably better to get the kill than to not get the kill. That might be the not exactly the best phrased logic in the world. It's definitely true, so that's important. Gul'dan, nice. Okay. I'm kind of— let's actually— hsreplay.net has very useful information on stuff like this. That wasn't words, on stuff like this, I should say. So I don't have like a premium subscription to it, unfortunately. And I'm having a little bit of difficulty locating the deck. Clone Priest, here we go. View most popular Clone Priest deck. What does it say I should be looking for? Mulligan win rate. Zerek's Gilded Gargoyle, Psychic Scream, Spellstone, Holy Smite in the opening hand? Mass Hysteria, Radiant Elemental. So I guess I'll hold on to the Radiant Elemental, ditch the rest. This is another deck where apparently Ziliax is quite good. I can believe that. I should really just get a copy of Ziliax. Like, I've got stuff that I should disenchant from the... Oh. Even Warlock. This could be facing a little bit of aggression. Psychic Scream should be really good here, though. Does this mean that we want to play our Radiant Elemental or not? I think... yes. But also I think no. So this one could really go either way. Like, I'm just not sure. Because it contests a couple things. Like, if they play Plated Beetle, it contests that pretty well. But the stuff that it allows me to cast faster is not great. Yeah, like, it's not contesting that, is it? However, if he chooses to hit the Radiant Elemental, that kind of saves me a lot of life. So that would be good. Or if you just dropped another one and then a Mass Hysteria'd both of them and everyone was happy. Can't really Mass Hysteria that. But I can Death you. A rare instance where Death actually real good. I wouldn't have expected... Like, I never expect Death to be good in this deck. Every now and again there's a big thing that you really want to kill. But you've only got one copy of the Death. I don't know, I feel like it is important though. You really wanted to tap Twilight Trick, sure. Alright, let's just start getting my plan going. Shadow Essence. Shadow Essence for a coin, it's not the worst. It's not just a coin, it also takes maybe 2 hits. Probably not 2 hits, but maybe 2 hits. Interesting that you would choose to do that right now. What happens if I hit the Twilight Drake and then Mass Hysteria? Chances are everything dies. Shadow Visions just in case. Yeah, I think I can Zerek's next turn. So I think that's good. Hey! Wipe the entire board. Seems good. And then Zerek's could just give me the kill, right? As long as I don't draw Malyghost or Velen. Oh, but I can't play everything. Like, I can't play my, can't play my Mind Blast. Which makes me think maybe it's best to wait 1 turn. It's almost Manchester City versus Liverpool time, I've got to go. No problem, Eon. Enjoy the match. I don't know which side you support. I'm guessing Manchester City because you put them first. But, you know, enjoy the match. Hope it goes well for whichever team it is that you support. And you're very welcome for the stream. Thank you for joining in. It means a lot. So I'm going to hold off a turn. Because if I Zerek's next turn, as long as I don't draw Malyghost or Velen, my Mind Blast will deal 20 damage and I'll win the game. Vindicated. This deals 20. Skill stone. Bad how often you can pull that off. I think it's time for another quick little toilet trip, especially with Yon having departed from the stream. So I'll probably take a swig of water, go have a little toilet break, come back feeling refreshed, and go back at it. I think we'll... Should we mix it up and go for Odd Paladin, or should we keep on the Resurrect train? If you've got thoughts, feel free to leave them in chat while I'm gone. I'm not totally sure which way I should go myself. Kind of feels like the And it feels like the Resurrect may be a little slower than Odd Paladin could be, but it's a lot of fun too. Nah, we'll probably stay with the Resurrect, but I don't know. As I say, if you got thoughts, feel free to leave them. Water's good. I might talk about that when I come back. Water being good. Oh no, water talk. Hey, we're back. Alright, so why did I say before I left to go pee that I was going to talk about water being good? Well, the answer to that question is I see lately some Twitch streamers have the hydration bot thing in their chat. Hydration bot, if you're not already aware, it's this little bot that reminds you every now and again to drink water. I'm gonna keep the Psychic Scream and ditch everything else. Now, this confuses me, one, because I talk a lot while I stream. And as a result, my mouth often lacks lubrication. Which is, I'm realizing that, unnecessarily verbose way to say, my throat gets sore when I drink a lot. I think you gotta join the Mass Hysteria changes things slightly, but I think you gotta Holy Smite here because it saves you a lot of damage. So I drink a lot, and as a result, I go to the bathroom a lot. If anything, I would need an anti-hydration bot, something to tell me to drink less. Now a lot of the time, it's probably worth just healing here. A lot of the time, I put like a pint glass of water or something on the desk in front of me when I start streaming, and I'll fill that up maybe once or twice more during the course of the stream. I've realized that psychologically, right now I have like a bottle of water in like a sports bottle right now. Okay, so I think Mass Hysteria just clears the board here and gives me a free 0-3 taunt, which is pretty cool. I realized that psychologically, because this thing has a lid on it, I'm not just like tempted to drink out of it when I get bored, sort of thing. Nice. So it's like, it's doing good for me. It's helping me not drink too much, it's helping me not go to the bathroom too much. But in general, like, I don't know, maybe the people that need the hydration bot like have somewhat unhealthy habits. Zerek's is a lot worse when well, when you're in the situation that I'm in, which is that I've got Malygos and Velen in hand. It can't win on the spot, so I don't think it's worth taking. Is 2 health worth Shadow Visions? I don't think so. Another Psychic Scream seems good. More Psychic, like, we can just chain Psychic Screams kind of indefinitely, right? Not indefinitely. I don't know exactly what I mean when I say indefinitely. But if we play a lot of Psychic Screams, we have more chance of winning the game, I guess. I completely forgot where I was going. Is that really worth soul firing, just so you can push 4 damage? Like, why not just tap? Why not just tap and then maybe play something else? Tap last. Not the best, but hopefully I don't die. If I can just not die, everything should be fine, I hope. But yeah, I don't know, the people that need like the stay hydrated bot to remind them, and I get, by the way, that that's not the only purpose of the stay hydrated bot, right? Like, just because it purports to help you stay hydrated doesn't mean that's the only function of the stay hydrated bot. I'm glad he killed his own Keleseth so that when I Psychic Scream he doesn't get another Keleseth. Thanks, friend. So we can Psychic Scream this turn. Next turn we can possibly Psychic Scream again depending on whether or not we think we need to. And then Velen plus Spirit Lash should just like do everything we need to do in life. That's very bad though. I think you got a Psychic Scream. There could be a buff or something. Yeah. Feels bad though, man. Please just have a wide board and not charge. Sad. I tried. Oh well. I think I've got enough point about the hydrated bot now. Oh yeah, I was saying I get that, like, just because all it says that it does is like reminds you to keep hydrated. It's not just that, like, it's another thing in the chat. Sometimes people in chat will like react to it. That could be a potential benefit. Also, it's just like it brings up a topic to talk about. You know, right now I'm managing to talk about it without actually having it in my stream. But if you had it there, get rid of that. So there's a thing that I really want to read, but it's going to take me off topic. Damn. Yeah, like I'm managing to talk about the stay hydrated bot now. It's not even in my stream. Hold on. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to read the thing on my phone that was sent to me. And then when I come back, my brain will be on a different line of thinking that maybe isn't quite so messed up. And also, like, Zerek, so that's good. Okay, not actually amusing. I thought it would be. But alas, Spellstone is like pretty good if we think that Zerek isn't going to win by itself. Mass Hysteria is probably the best if we think we're going to need the survivability. I think we're probably going to need the survivability. Like, I don't know, a lot needs to go right for Zerek to win us the game. So now you gotta take the chance with the Shadow Essence too. I don't think we're necessarily at that point right now though. Let's see. You're going to purposely not attack so that you can try and get the extra procs from the secrets. It's very possible. I don't think I necessarily want to attack. See if he'll attack a Radiant Elemental or not. Helps me like Shadow Essence if I need to. If he just kills the Radiant Elemental, then I gotta consider, do I want to spend the coin on it? But also they're giving up the chance of extra procs. I mean, discounting the possibility of just like flanking strike, which is a very real possibility. Yeah, they went for both. Interesting. So with 4 wolves on board, 1 wolf will always attack another wolf, so Mass Hysteria will always clear the board. So I think it's worth attacking face, popping the secrets, possibly getting my own thing killed. That complicates things slightly. I think now. So that's like, let's say Alec hits this. We probably end up with a wolf. Actually, we probably end up with the board clear. This should be fine, I think. Unless like exactly that happens and Alec doesn't even get to attack anything. Yeah, I suppose that works. But it's not the worst. Alec's not going to really bother us that much. Does Alec work with Psychic Scream? Probably not, right? Because it's already off the board by that point, but it's a funny idea. Ouch. I haven't had anything die. Well, I was going to use the coin, but the fact that I got the Radiant Elemental meant that I didn't have to, which is better. I was also considering like coining the Psychic Scream. Because of that earlier, I was talking about you get a tiny bit more value than you might think because you put minions in the deck, which is kind of important. See, like here. How much damage will this do? 14. I think one deadly shot down. I gotta go for the Lich King. And damned be the consequences. I think they're gonna have to put a lot of resources into this. At least I hope that's the case. I mean, 7 mana is quite a lot of resources. Oh, and they go for the weapon hit too. Surprising. I think I need my Lich King back more than I need, like... I mean, if this got Velen, that would be good, right? If I drew a... No, I don't think Mind Blast could. Ouch! That's maybe a reason I should have considered. Wow. Wow, what a strategy. So I mean, I'm just banking on there being no deadly shot or anything. I think that's about as good as I can do right now, unless it's like hope to get a Valen and then heal yourself for 4, but even then you can be very close to death that way. This will give me an obsidian statue, which is something, but nah. Go on, tank the damage. Oh, he's played a Crushing Walls, so now my thing definitely does. Damn, maybe I should have considered that. Also a deadly shot. Also a very unfortunate ordering for me. I mean, so I got a Psychic Scream. He's running pretty hot. Chance they must have enough burn in hand to deal 4 points of damage, right? Or you can just play a 6 mana Animal Companion and get Huffer. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, maybe should have considered Psychic Screaming earlier. Stop the Rockdalar. Might have been an important decision that I'm missing out on there. But you know, hopefully not too bad. Only 1 or 2 more games before the end of the stream then. So, you know, get your follows in now. Get your subscriptions in now. Get any messages that you want to send in chat now. Because your time is limited. Not just on this planet. Let's not think about such things. But also in this stream. Not because I'm going to kick you out, because I'm going to leave. I mean, you're free to stick around if you want. Although I will probably find someone to host. Someone that looks decent. One thing I guess I'm always a little scared of is like, what if I end up hosting like some horrible racist, fascist, sexist person? Like, did I accidentally support them? Whoops. I say whoops there as if it's like not a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Well, this is the like hand where you're like, please God, do not draw Malagos or Prophet Velen. And then you Zereks and then you win. I guess it would also help to not draw Radiant Elemental. Do I want to remove 3, potentially 4 points of damage from the board by playing Holy Smite? Yeah. Because I can't play the Mass Hysteria for another couple of turns. So it seems like a good plan. You play maybe even Shaman. I keep trying to figure out ways to make Shaman decks work. I don't know why, but Shaman seems really interesting to me right now. Facial hair, nice. Oh yeah, hey Falula. It's probably been a while since yeah, because like you won't have seen me with facial hair. Interesting. But I appreciate the compliment, Falula. Unfortunately, you always seem to come into streams like towards the end 10 minutes. Kinda gets butchered by Priest though. So good for you. What, Shaman? Yeah, that's fair. These things cost 1. So shuffling them in feels like it would be a good thing to do. But I'm not going to shuffle them in right now. 6 points of damage staring me down. It's not all that much. I can take it. Is it bad to give them a lot of a board? Well, at least I'll let you send me on raiding missions, my lord. Fair enough. Yeah, can't argue with that. But now do I want a Mass Hysteria? Kinda, yeah. No, actually no. 6, 8, 10, 12. 8 points of damage seems unlikely, but I'm really playing with fire. Hey, that's pretty good. Unless it just gets hexed, in which case, hey, that's not that good. In fact, hex in general, not a good result for me. I should maybe consider playing Blood Mage Thalnos in this deck. Just for Spirit Lash, really. Like, you never want to summon it from the Shadow Essence, but still. Interesting. Makes Mass Hysteria way more interesting. Alright, let's start with a Spirit Lash and then Mass Hysteria. And then see what happens. It cleared his board and my 4/7 lives. Excellent. Game's easy. It looks like we're almost there with the Zereks as well. I gotta... Like, yeah. I guess. Being on 30 seems good. Draw, Mind Blast, or Holy Smite next turn. I dare me. I dare me. I dare myself. Also just... Oh. See, that ruins everything. Frostmourne. Well, that's pretty good, actually. Just need to get them within range where, like, a Mind Blast kills them, I guess. Do you think they're just doing that? They're just doing that to get spells from the hero power, right? Did they not put Hex in the deck? Seems like that's a card that you would want in there. Pretty good Spirit Echo. How am I supposed to win if I've got both of the Radiant Elementals in my hand? Alright, so he's putting a lot of taunt boys in my way. But that's alright. Army of the Dead. I don't think that's gonna do it. Ever. I don't think that's ever going to do it. Palula, you stream. What's the difference between raiding and hosting? Is raiding optional? Do you have to like opt into the raid? I don't understand. Raiding sends your viewers to the raided channel. Hosting does not. It leaves them and yourself in your own channel and chat. See? That'll be why I keep hosting people when they don't go through to the or at least I used to do this. I don't know. Like, I haven't done it in a while. I haven't streamed in a while. But I used to keep hosting channels, and then like people would keep messaging in my chat, and I'm like, you're in the chat. So what if I just and then give me that Lich King. Reason I'd better say, like, if you have 0 active viewers, then maybe it's better to host, but I'd argue not really, it's the intent that matters. Yeah, I get that. It's hard, like, doing anything... Oh, that's gonna summon me some dudes. It's hard to do anything when you don't have very many viewers, because, like, you don't want to be seen as leeching. It's always good to host people with roughly the same number of viewers as you're getting. Or get. I know, that's another confusing thing, is like, do you host people with the same number of viewers that you normally get, or do you host people with the same number of viewers that you've currently got? Because, like, if it pops up on someone's stream and it's like, is hosting you with 2 viewers, like, I don't know, it's always nice. It's all, like, on my end, I always see it as being nice to get the host. Even if you got 0 viewers, someone, like, clicked on your name, and I think that's a nice gesture. And even if you are trying to benefit from it, like, so what? Everyone's trying to benefit from everything. But like, also not everything's evil, you know? See, so now, now this is just kind of bad. I would usually not host / raid the biggest streams. I just try to host people I like but aren't massive. Usually can range between 5 and 200 viewers. Don't take that as like a... I'm not sure if I agree. I don't know. I think there's got to be a certain percentage. I think it's got to be like... And everyone, it's going to be different for everyone, I guess, also. But you aren't. Oh, gastropod, eh? Where'd the gastropod come from? What? They just play that in the deck? Okay, sure. What was I trying to say? Something like, if they've got, if your current viewership is like at least 50% of their viewership, maybe you gotta draw the line somewhat proportional like that. Maybe 50% is not enough. Maybe like 20%. You've got 10 viewers and someone hosts you with 2 viewers. That's like, that feels like a pretty big change. If you've got 100 viewers and someone hosts you with 20 viewers, that feels like a pretty big change. Is 10 enough? Maybe. The only thing I never do is talk about my streams in other people's chats, but I think any presence is good presence. If you participate in a chat, raid, or just say hey, it's good enough in your opinion. Most of us are students / have a job, etc. It's not easy finishing the stream, being tired and busy, and then sticking around for ages after. So I appreciate any raid / host and never expect the person to stick around. Yeah, wise words, I think. Why not? I did it mostly because I wanted to cast the spell. I wanted to have Velen in the death pool, and another coin's pretty good. There's not really any point in Psychic Screaming that board. That was just bad. You could have cleared the board like with your minions. Oh no, I don't know. Was it just bad? Lyra would do wonders in situations like these. Yeah, that's true actually. Got a ton of coins. That is where you want the Lyra. You're definitely not wrong. There's another Mind Blast. I cast 3 spells to make that thing good. I just hold on. I think I probably just hold on because I really want to be able to get. Well, I really want to be able to do better than what I'm currently doing, basically. But yeah, I like appreciate anything, you know. Like, I don't know, if someone's hosting you with literally 0 viewers. It's hard to see. If they're hosting you with literally 0 viewers and you can be fairly confident that it's never going to lead to any viewers, it's hard to see how that can be seen as like anything but trying to benefit from you. But even then, like, I'm not really bothered about that. People get too defensive. I don't have Murlocs in your deck, do you? No. Obliterate feels good on an Argent commander. I like how many cards they got in their hand, but presumably none of them are very good. If you've been hosted for 0 views, it's generally an auto host which isn't shown, or a non-streamer viewer who just wants to be nice. So I thank them if that's the case. Move on. Yeah, actually, one thing I wasn't considering and I haven't mentioned, is that if you do, like, if you host someone's stream for 0 viewers, that can't, and you're a streamer and you're trying to do that as a way to grow, I guess. I don't think that's ever going to work for you. Like, people talk about getting your name in front of people. They don't literally just mean just your name in front of people. I don't think actually, like, yeah. If it came up, oh. Interesting. Well, this makes Anduin better. It's like, oh my god. Insane. Do it again, do it again. Wow, how are you supposed to compete? You need 2 more spells, okay. Go for the Valen. Could deal 20. It's not bad, you know? But I need to do more. There are some pretty bad ways I could die, I guess. Like Nightmare plus Wind Fury. Hey, found the hex. Still only has even cost cards in the deck. Good for them. This needs 4 more spells, so I don't think I can do that. It's a whole different story. I've had some people like that. This follow for follow, host for host mentality is kind of garbage and leads to no real increase. And specifically what you say, you're right. I watch out for that. I never host someone who's more successful than me and who I don't really know that well for little to no viewers. It is sometimes indeed risking bad expectation for trying to get exposure for free. Yeah, I mean, it's just not likely to happen, right? So, I think we gotta just try this. Well, it wasn't bad. Could skip a draw step, but nah, again, not terrible, I guess. I'm running out of cards that can win me the game though. There's a Spellstone, there is actually just a Valen. We're equal on cards currently. Yeah, I think I was just distracted by you, Falula, while playing this game. I think I probably could have played a lot better. Identified a game plan and kind of stuck to it a bit better. But hey, it's getting a little bit late. It's almost 8:30 in the PM. It's my bedtime time. So we gotta go find some